Please just actually be a Yongu or Gumshoes. This is gonna be like a quiet intro moment. Why? Sorry. Hey y'all, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Sun Charity Randomizer Nuzlocke. My name is Christian. Thank you for coming back. Let's do a quick team recap. If I get this open, I should have had it ready already, but that just sounds weird. Roselia has Anger Point. Hollow Storm, why do I always forget this thing's name? Heatran has Chlorophyll. It's right there. I don't know why I looked all over it. We have the Mega Abomasnow with Water Bubble, which is good, I think. So, we have Halo Top, Vanillite with Harvest, which is a decent ability, but it's going to evolve. I don't remember how Roselia evolves. I don't think I ever looked it up, because I don't want to look it up during the video. I keep forgetting off screen. Let's grab these. It's a Mon, right? Yeah. I just woke up. I'm still kind of getting into the... It's not really a static Mon. I wish I could count it as one. Have I got an encounter on this route, actually? I think I have. Hope I have, because I'm killing it. I could have just ran. Probably not with Roselia anyway. I'm trying to finish up my G Fuel. Hopefully give me a little bit more energy for today. Or for this. I'll have a bunch I have to get done today though. So I figured I'd knock this out early. I was like, it'll suck doing it when I'm kind of tired. But it'll be nice to have it done, you know. For my mental and stuff. Because I got so much to do today. I would not have been able to catch this thing anyway. Because it would have just done that. I don't even know what move it just used. Did it roar? I was going to go check to see if we got it, just to know, but since it did that anyway, it's not worth being upset over. I mean, it wouldn't be worth being upset over anyway. Speaking of being upset, joking. Make sure to hit that like button and sub button if you have not already, please. We're trying to hit 400 subscribers. It would really mean a lot. Plus, when we get to 500, I have a bunch of stuff planned. More streams. More series. At least one more series, because I have something planned for my Patreon. And Patreon is the other thing. So please hit that sub button. Hopefully we do not get screwed when we fight the totem this time. Should I grind? I don't remember what levels they were. I know it was over leveled last time. But I had to be over leveled because of the mods it was. Can you just stop talking, please? Thank you. Do I have to actually talk to them all? Oh yeah, you talk to these and then the dudes come up and go like this, and then they block the holes. Then you're good. Man, I have to stream Unite tonight, and yeah, I've been getting very upset with that game because people be playing ranked, and I don't know why I said it like that. But they'll play ranked and don't even know how to play the game, and I let it upset me more than I should sometimes. But I'm just going to play with members and have fun and just gain levels, I guess. Not worry about ranked. Why'd I use Poison Sting? That's not a good idea. At least it lowered Poison Sting, which I'm not going to be using, so. Because I should Mega Drain, I think. I probably could Stun Spore him, but yeah. Even though it's not very effective. Still much better than Poison Sting. Oh. Need that G Fuel to kick in. I got G Fuel from in a smoothie from Sheets the other day. And they put a lot of powder in that thing. Plus you have to choose a fruit. So it's weird. You have to choose a fruit to go with it. At least at the one that I was at. They had 4 fruit flavors. That's an encounter later on. None of the fruit flavors went with any of their G Fuel flavors. So I got Hype Sauce with his raspberry lemonade. And then they had mango, strawberry. I don't remember the other fruits. Was like, I don't know. And I went with mango. I probably should have went with strawberry because the red berries could probably go together a little better. But and there was a lot of G Fuel in it. And I still ended up getting nothing done that day. Well, I took my mom to the doctor's office and did a little bit of weed eating, but that was about it. It's like, ah. And that's why I want to get stuff done today, because yesterday, I don't know what was up with me yesterday. I had no energy. And I woke up a little earlier than usual today. I was like, I'm going to knock this out. I got a stream later, but I'll be able to knock out a decent amount of work in between. And I'm just streaming Unite, so there's no real prep to go into it. Except just making sure it's set up correctly. I kind of feel like making a new Unite thumbnail. But I also kind of like the one that I have. And it's kind of nice to not have to make a new thumbnail every time. So probably just going to stick with that. We'll see later though. I wanted to do the stream early. It depends on how things go with work. And it's rainy, which means work usually goes a little better with the number of deliveries I can get because nobody else wants to do them because it's raining. Plus they pay me more per delivery usually because there's not as many people doing it. You actually have to go through and do all these, right? And I think I decided I'm just doing sandwiches for dinner. So I don't have to try too hard for that because I got actual like sliced like deli meat and stuff this time instead of the prepackaged stuff. And it tastes so much better that I feel like I can do a whole dinner with the sandwiches. Some pickles, and I don't have tomatoes. Actually, I think I do have a tomato. I gotta do tomatoes, but I don't have any spinach for them, but whatever. Okay, can we just get I like how the face of me, the trainer, is just like, okay, yep, just wide-eyed, just looking at them like, sure, whatever, just oblivious to whatever's happening. If you're new here and you don't know, I probably should do this early in the videos, but the reason it's a charity Nuzlocke is that I donate $2 to charity, top description box below, Mental Health America, for every death that I get. Oh yeah, it's a grass type. It won't work on it. So, and they are listed. That's the amount of money I've donated, which is finally up to date with the amount of deaths. Because I got swept by a Spiritomb because I led Mewtwo. And Mewtwo only had normal and psychic moves, and it was a Spiritomb, so you know, that didn't go too well. So I had to reset. So that's where most of my deaths came from. I think I lost a Mon, one Mon that wasn't part of that whole Spiritomb sweep, so it hasn't been too bad other than that. Especially for a game that I don't know, and especially considering who the totem Pokemon were last time. To be fair, I was a slightly over leveled, and I did get the. Did I get a crit on Future Sight? I think I got a crit on Future Sight. Something happened with Future Sight. I think it was a crit, yeah. And the Future Sight killed the. Was that Reshiram? I don't remember. It was a legendary totem, and then Metagross was the Mon it called in to help it. If you haven't watched it yet, go back and watch the episodes. Some of them are good, some of them suck, but you can find out which ones are good and which ones suck for yourself. That's just how all my stuff is. Until I get better at... I don't know. It's more of my energy. So I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if just doing more is going to really help with the fact that sometimes I just don't have the energy for it. You know? For some reason, that made me think about the fact I'd need to look into hotels for AWA. Because I couldn't find anybody that wanted to share a room that's going, so I will just get to one myself. I mean, that's what I did for PAX. For PAX, I bought 3 passes. I paid for the hotel room, and then I paid for like all the lifts and stuff while I was there, and then so much stuff. PAX ended up being very expensive, but very worth it. Normally, it wasn't actually that bad. Now that I think about it, like I say, it was very expensive. It actually wasn't too bad. I think eyesight will be fine because I think this is part flying, right? And I actually ended up having a bunch of money left over that I bought a bunch of board games and stuff that I didn't expect to have money for, so. To be fair, my hotel room was kind of outside of Boston slightly. But it was still a really short lift ride there. And it cost a lot less. It wasn't a bad room. And since I spent so little time in the room, it wasn't a big deal. But that's stab, right? Engine power's nice. Earth power's really good. Do I just get rid of Fire Spin? I think I do. Fire Spin's crap. It does do residual damage, but it has low accuracy. It doesn't do much damage. It's just the residual damage. Though, I think it's special and Fire Fang's physical. And I don't know. I think it sucks you can't really see when you're... Yeah, I'm a special attacker. I still think it's... With the slight difference between them, I still think the physical's going to do more damage just due to how much more damage Fire Fang does in itself. I'm scared to go in here right now, but also not much else I can do. You need like Rock Smash or something. Well, you don't get HMs in this game, so I don't know. You have to. I guess you get a mon that. I don't know how this works actually. Don't you get a thing actually that you call in? As y'all know, I've never played this one before. Please just actually be a Yongu or Gumshoes. This is gonna be like a quiet intro moment. Why? Sorry for peeking the mic. But why? It's a lower level than I thought it was. I didn't grind this time. I grinded last time. I feel like it's smart to stay out because it's rocked. Is there rock psychic? Please don't be a freaking pseudo as your ally like last time. Okay, I'm fine with this. But why is that's a mega form too, right? So I got a freaking Mega Diancie, and last time I got a legendary and a pseudo. I died. Well, you'll see the donation. That was dumb. I have to go Hollow Storm here. Do I Earth Power? Is that the move? I think so. Oh. I'm stupid. I thought Earth Power was going to hit both of them for some reason. I guess getting Baltoy out of the way is okay too. I did not think it was going to Oko Roselia. I didn't even see what move it used. Sorry, Brendan. You didn't even get to. I didn't even get to switch the name over. It did 30 damage. It could be a roll, so I'm gonna play it safe. We can't lose Heat Train. Hollow hasn't lost me in his Nuzlocke. I'm not going to lose Hollow in this one. Except I might, because I only have regular potions. And they're not going to fully heal me. I would have been much better off going with the attack last time. I didn't think that through. I should have thought it through a little bit more. Oh, it's reflection. Wait, what did it do to heal? Why did I not notice that? Did it heal on the turn I killed the ball toy? I'm just losing health every time now. It's using rock throw. Oh gosh. I think I sack him on. I don't think I outsped. I'm thinking about sacking Halo Top. Then trying to heal. Bullet Oko it. I have to though, because I can't afford losing Heat Train. And then switch into Obama Snow. With a safe switch. Sorry about that. I don't know why whenever I get sick it takes me so long to recover. Hopefully we can live a hit. Are we gonna be down? I think I'm gonna be down to just Heat Train again. We don't even lose a hit. I think I'll lose. Unless it's running out of moves, which I think they have too many. The moves that's using both have a decent amount of PP. So I'm gonna do this and then try to outspeed. No, use Smackdown, so it's gonna do way more damage than Rock Throw. A crit kills me too, but it critted one of my mons already. I think I tried to outspeed. I don't remember. But I still wouldn't kill. It healed itself. So. Wait, I never attacked it, did I? I think I tried to outspeed it. Hope I outspeed it, not try to outspeed it. Yeah, I don't have a choice. Okay. Do I Earth Power? What type is it? I'm actually going all out. Screw this. What type is DNC? DNC is just Fairy. No, Rock Fairy. Okay, Rock Fairy, Rock Fairy. I'm not trying to lose again here, guys. So Ironhead? Is Ironhead a hit every time? It does. It's stab. It could also go for a flinch. So I just have to open outspeed. Oops. No, I didn't outspeed. Even with 8 level difference. Oh! Screw this game, screw this game, screw this game. Oh, that's $8. That was my fault. If I would have attacked the DNC instead of the ball toy, I think I would have killed the DNC. Especially with the Iron Head. Plus, I needed better potions at that point. Hold on, I'm going to check something. I know I lost, but I want to check if I could have bought better potions. If I could have bought better potions, I may be pissed at myself. I feel like you have to at that point, right? If the levels are that high. No, you can't. Okay. So it was literally that one mistake. I will make a quick cut and re-randomize the ROM, and we will see our starters this episode as well. I was gonna say hey y'all and all that stuff, and it's y'all know what I'm doing. I'm donating the $8 for the 4 deaths I just had. Sadly, let's cover that all up. That should be fine. It's not that much information. Yeah, 4 more deaths. The frickin' Deancey, man. I know I made a couple of bad plays in there, but I don't know if I would have been able to beat it anyway. But the 3rd time is the charm. I promise. This is gonna be the run. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I decided to skip forward to the starters again. Figured y'all wouldn't care to see the beginning parts again, because it's nothing, and I would have had a thought about a lot to talk about, and I probably wouldn't have been able to get to the starters again within time, with how long that takes. Luckily, on my computer, I was able to speed up a ton and get through it pretty quickly, but we keep getting legendaries. I love Porygon. I just think Raikou's... I didn't realize it actually changed the typings on this list. That's actually cool. So if I did an extreme randomizer, would it change the... Now I want to do extreme randomizer of this game. Dang it. If I did extreme randomizer, would it change the typings? You know what sucks? I can't use this as my thumbnail because it kind of would spoil the fact that I lost. But Raikou's easily the answer. Who do I name this after now, though? I'm going to do Brendan because Brendan comments on every episode. It's the only comment I actually have on the last one right now. Plus, we didn't get to give Brendan a nickname last time, so it's only nice. I don't know how much longer to go because I didn't really look. I'm going to do about 15 minutes. It'd probably be a little less than 15 minutes. We'll see, because I do have to work today. But I don't have to work right away. But it'd be nice to get this done. I accidentally did the thing again where I pressed this, because my space bar is to speed up to speed up the game, and I did it when I was clicked on OBS, so I stopped the recording a bunch. But I actually did it right to line it back up this time, and luckily it happened during the cut, so it shouldn't be a big deal anyway. Remember, comment on the episode if you want a nickname, and you can comment and tell me everything I did wrong during that fight that I could have survived. Like the fact that I shouldn't have potioned when I did, the fact that I attacked the ball toy instead. I think those are the only 2 big mistakes. Anything I could have changed. I probably shouldn't have potioned. At that point, I should have used Iron Head on Deancey instead of potion. When I was like, oh, it would be a roll. Tangling hair. Actually, I have no idea what that is. I'm so tempted to speed up this part, but I'm not speeding up. I need to put my drinks away. You can see the black bags on the floor. My waters. Water. Water sucks. It doesn't. Water is actually really good for you, and being hydrated does wonders for your mental health, which is what we're all about here. So stay hydrated. It's surprising how much that can really, truly help with your mental health. And stuff like happy sounds and seeing happy stuff. I saw the cutest cat video yesterday. It's like... And just smiling. I remember at one point, it's hard to do. I'm not suggesting to do this. It's hard to keep doing it. Oh, I have to fight him right now. We don't have balls yet, so even if we lose, it'll be fine. But, I actually felt genuinely happier. There was this... It was when I was in the army. So it was a while ago, like 2014-ish. I went a few days in a row, like, forcing myself to smile, so I'd be like... And it's hard to, like, make yourself do that, because you have to remember and be cognizant of it. I love Porygon. But, it actually genuinely made me feel happier for a little while. And that's... I was in some dark times when I was in the army, so... Especially at that point, I think. So it was actually nice to have that. I want to get back to trying to do it sometimes. But now, generally, sometimes I just smile for just because I am genuinely happy, which hadn't happened in a very long time. So, and that's a lot due to you guys. So thank you so much. I love you all. It really means so much to me. I need to look at what tingling hair does. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be without this. You know, makes me feel like not only am I making friends and having people to talk to and regularly and stuff, but also I feel like I'm accomplishing something and all that. Like I'm actually helping people. Even though it kind of sucks sometimes, but it's hard to maintain, because I really do want to help everybody, but there's also the fact that you have to think about ages and stuff with how much, with what you can really say and how much you can really help people with. But I do my best. And I'm always just here if you need to vent. Especially in the Discord. Join the Discord down below. There is a venting channel there even. Really trying to grow the Discord. So the goal when I hit 500 is to set up a regular, I would say schedule. Because the schedule makes it kind of hard, but there's certain people I can't reach out to and let them know when I'm making stuff. But I do want to do 5 days a week here and do at least 3 days a week on Twitch then. But the thing is, right now I have like a kind of a structured schedule. I think I'm going to be a little more lenient on myself. So, like, yeah, I'm going to stream on Monday, but I'm not going to stream 7:30 every Monday, you know? Like, just do it to where I'm able to. If I want to hang out with a friend Monday night, I can stream earlier on Monday and then hang out with a friend on Monday night. Because I think that'll allow me to find more time to stream and stuff. Because then I can find more time to do the other things I need to do to, like, hang out with friends. Because that's a necessity in life to keep us going, you know, and keep our minds at ease and all that good stuff. Plus, if I have like a good bonus, but the bonus is at night, because sometimes there's nighttime bonuses for work, I can do it's usually like 5 to 8 or whatever, but I can do that and not have to worry about, hey, I have to stream at 7:30. I don't know how I'd get it out to people. I guess I can decide, like, try to decide early in the mornings and then like post it so people know, or try to decide the night before based off of the knowledge that I have at that moment and then post it so people know the whole day before. I don't know, we'll figure something out. I also put it in the Discord obviously and post on Twitter, but not everybody has those things. That was weird. The Nuzlocke starting. I didn't look at what tingling hair does yet. I don't really like the touchscreen stuff. Contact with the Pokemon lowers attacker speed set. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Should we just go on in and get the first encounter? We shall. Hit the like button for good luck. We need it. You know we need it. If it had huge power, it'd be nice. Can I attack this thing? Well, extra sensory kill. I have to. There's no way extra sensory kills. It's not stab and it's a weak move. It did more damage than I actually thought it would. I was not even reading what I was doing. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't even thinking. I don't know. I was just completely blanked out right there. I mean, potions become like crap by the time I get to the first totem anyway. Did we get? We got it. Oh no, I don't know who. No, I only had the one comment on the last video, and I'm trying to do previous video comments. Oh no, Hollow did comment. I don't want to name. I'm not naming anybody after this thing unless somebody actually would want it. That's something else I'm doing with the Patreon. When I get Patreon, I'm gonna have a thing in the Patreon. It's gonna be really cheap too. But I'm gonna have a thing in the Patreon for people to choose their mascots and stuff. And then do nicknames through that or whatever. What do I want to name this? No. Huge power. Oh, that's not gonna fit. I don't know where I'm gonna go on the volcano blows. I don't know what to name this thing. Oval. I don't know. It's not round like Meryl. It's like an oval shape. I'm bad at nicknames. I apologize. That's why I try to name it after viewers, but then I feel bad when I don't get every viewer in. It becomes a whole thing. I need to check what its ability is. Crustle. One of the mons that I use in Unite. It's just hard to use when you're playing with randoms and nobody knows how to play the game. Because it's a defender and people expect you to chase after people. It's like, no, I need to hang back and defend the gold zone because that's what this mon is meant to do. I'm not going to chase after 3 mons with just you with a mon that's just meant to defend. It's really good at defending. I can keep. The other day, just using Crustle, we were in a lane that was 3-on-2, but I was just defending the goal zone and they didn't score on us. They ended up scoring like later on, but that's when I was leaving the goal zone to protect other things and stuff. But Fossil, I was gonna say another one, but yeah, y'all know what happened. I need to heal so I can train up at Azrael, but I need to train up Raikou too, so let's just knock out this battle because we need to wrap up here soon. It might be a bit of a shorter episode. I also have to put the donation video in, so that's going to add a couple minutes. Does it have its ground typing? I don't think it gets its ground type. I'm going to check. I think I'll be fine. I don't think it gets its ground typing until... I was going to say, I don't think it gets its ground typing until it evolves in the... I was going to say Marshtomp, but Swampert, but... It doesn't matter. It has Volt Absorb, which is... I mean, I was going to say that sucks for Swampert, but... It won't have that when it evolves, so... And it sucks for Swampert, because electric moves already don't affect it, so... It's kind of useless. What did Azrael have? God, that's a horrible nickname. I hate myself for the Sandforce. What's Sandforce do? I hate not knowing all these abilities. I hate not knowing all these abilities. I hate not knowing all these abilities. What you do? Boost the power of rock, ground, and steel type moves in a sandstorm. Well, that's completely useless for an Azrael. Mouse go bye-bye. Still like that orange water. I think that would give away that I'm back here if I used that as... I was like, oh, thumbnail picture. And I was like... Probably give away the fact... Why would I come all the way back this far? Like, yeah... Might give some stuff away. Go, Brendan. Kind of want to name Raikou Diego just because of Ice Age, but how do I keep getting legendaries as starters? I've gotten it all 3 times, right? Just like the first time was obviously the best one, but we'll see how things go this run. Maybe this run will end up technically being the best one because... Okay, I'm going to wrap up here in a second. I just want to grab the idol. Why couldn't this have been my encounter? It's a ground type. And, yeah. Be nice to use that to level up Azrael with him, but... it's kind of hurt and I need to heal up. Probably, actually. Can I heal up somewhere here? Why'd I do this? There's cutscenes. Oh, no, there isn't. Okay, there's not yet. No, stop. No, why'd I do this? I want to wrap up. Okay, I'll just start to wrap up while he's doing this. Check out all the links down below, please. I talked about Twitter and Discord and Twitch and stuff a little bit, so I think those are my only links below now. I used to have other stuff, but I've, did he heal me? I don't think he did. It would have made like a noise or something. But yeah, I think that's all I wanted to do. I'm sorry that I lost again. But there's more money donated now. See, more money. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. I'll probably put that in the cut. So I only have to have that one cut there. But I'm sorry. I love you all, and I hope to see you back here next time.